That's what I was talking about. You don't travel from London. I think it's the longest distance we are going
Yeah.
to travel in this Champions League
and
campaign.
and you
Then
go
you
and
have to
draw.
go there and go and play draw
And it's
against
not
them.
what pains me is it's not like this weekend. It's not like we are playing Manchester City. It's not like we are playing Arsenal.
Wolves.
It's not like we are
Wolverhampton
playing.
Wanderers, for God's sake.
So why should you bench this? You are benching Casedo. You are benching Enzo.
See,
How
Liam
you-
Delap was fit.
Why
Starting.
did you? I don't know what Tarek George has put into his head that always he want to play that guy as central forward. I don't know.
It's just annoying. Start your best, kill the game,
That is
and bring
me,
them
I
in.
keep saying that. That is why you see Pep Guardiola being one of the top notch. You will not get Pep. Why did Palmer leave Manchester City? Because of time.
playing time.
Yes. You will not have De Bruyne and have Palmer and you go and bench De Bruyne and come and play Palmer. He won't do that.
He won't do it.
But you let work from him.
You see, even in this way, I think he's going to kill the youngsters, their morale. You see,
You can't please everybody. You can't please the 25 or 26 squad you have. You can't please all of them.
You see, one thing is that start your best players. When the young ones come in and they see that the best player had scored, it's going to give them the motivation.
all.
That time the opponent too
By
would have
70
been
minutes, 30
frustrated.
minutes, you have 3 goals. 3-1, 4-0, 4-1. That one you can start doing your experiment.
You see, I think this coach, it's high time the team owners
They have overtrusted him. That is my
like give him a signal.
They have overtrusted him.
See, you can't have this kind of quality and you'll be playing this kind of players.
But this time, even in the PL crowd, by this time we should be having 20
I even
points.
told you that even we were having
We should be having
Facundo,
20 points.
Bonanote was on the
Was
bench.
even better,
Play
Campo.
him as a number 10, play Joao Pedro in his preferred position. What do you want? What do you want? How can Caicedo be on the bench, Enzo Fernandez be on the bench? You are playing Romeo Lavia and Santos.
For what?
What do you want?
What?
What do you want?
You know, say this Karabakh or no Azerbaijan league or that top. This guy went to Spain, score how do you call it? About 3. Later before they even miss. Just you said it. Even before the game, you both had 6 points. What make you underrate the team that let me go and do experiment?
Sometimes
that?
it's just too annoying. See, when I see his lineup,
Me?
it hurts me so much.
This Karabakh game, if I
Look
see the
at
lineup,
look at the people on at the back. How can you play Hato with this guy?
Charlie.
Tosin.
Tosin, now you know that
You have Jose Champo, you have Trevor Jaloba, you have Fofana on the bench. So why? Even play Regime as centre back
Right
ahead of
now, if
Tosin.
you ask me his first 11 for these 2 seasons, he can't give you.
He doesn't have
No
first
one
11.
knows. The club owner don't know. He himself doesn't know. Assistant coaches don't know. If you read the fans, we don't know that this is Enzo Maresca's first selection.
See,
you
sometimes
don't know. You have no idea.
I'm beginning to think that the coach probably he has fooled us with this club World Cup.
Charlie, but it's enough. He has done enough.
He has done enough, but
there should be someone who should talk to him.
he's not afraid.
He's the one
It
making
feels like
excuses,
he has
bro.
arrived. But he hasn't.
No,
Look at Thomas Tuchel.
we had levels though. He is not
Thomas
the first.
Tuchel
He's
won
not
this
the first
Champions
coach.
League. He won Champions
The
League for the
following
following
game,
season, they fired him.
Pamono. He's not the only
They
coach.
fired him just because which club or the Dynamo Zagreb had scored us. He was fired. And you just came and you feel like because you won Conference League, won Club World Cup, you are there.
Actually, Cole will tell you that the first day in 7 years that he saw Abramovich, he came to the dressing room and he was like, are you guys professional players or you are just big adults receiving big salary? You don't make these players feel like you see the vim we started last season. Even when the Champions League draw was coming, most of our players were saying we need PSG, we need Barca, right? The confidence was there. So this coach, you should have used this opportunity to put this kind of idea. Last season we were even league contenders. People were saying Chelsea are league contenders. At the end of the day, you were saying we are not. And now you put that kind of mentality into this boy's head, and they were all feeling reluctant. Like we didn't qualify for Champions League. This season, you had the men. Use them. Levi is not there. Fine, we know. Fofana, look at the game we played. Fofana was solid.
Against Tottenham.
We are champion. You took a champion off. Now you brought Tosin. Look at Tosin was standing there for more than.
I swear.
10
How can you
seconds.
stand behind an attacker
Like, who does
in the
that?
penalty box
Who does
for
that?
close to 10 seconds?
Who
You were
does
standing
that?
there.
You were. Just
And you
watching
know
him.
that this person
And the
was
guy
holding up
assisted
play
the game.
and waiting for his players, and you were there. Tactically zero, and you are playing this person. I swear, this draw we had there, it was just because Karabakh, they weren't clinical.
Yeah.
If they were
And look
clinical,
at the
we
chances.
would have lost this match. We would have lost the match.
The
annoying part is that even the second half changed the center backs.
Now, me, I've not seen a coach that easily change defenders like that.
Oh no.
Somebody who is not on hit just come into a game like that. No, it's not possible. The person who played the game from minute 1 to 70 is already used to the game, know how to tackle, know the movement. No be watching a bench the whole of 80 minutes. Half an hour then about game. It doesn't make sense. So this coach,
I think we just have to leave him, because sometimes it's I don't know. And even after the match, he comes and he says things that to me it doesn't make sense.
Well,
you can't be busy
Charlie,
doing
so
this.
before we log out, this week Ronaldo held an interview where they were asking him about Messi being the best, and he was like, no, Messi cannot. You can't use the World Cup to judge him. And looking at the way he's speaking, obviously he looks like he doesn't really need the World Cup like that, or he's trying to deceive football lovers. So what do you think about that?
No, everyone needs World Cup. But you see, I'm a Ronaldo fan.
Okay.
Pure Ronaldo fan. But if you want one of people, people where they love what Messi they do for football inside, I be one person. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I they love to win games. I love my teams to win, but I also love to enjoy football. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So I just want to say that Ronaldo is not saying he doesn't want World Cup, literally, because he wants it, and from the angle he's coming from, it makes sense. It makes sense that today, if Real Madrid, imagine last season, if Real Madrid had won the Champions League, what is it? It's normal.
Yeah.
It's very normal, because Real Madrid, we know them for winning Champions League. Even
usual to be maybe Mbappe joining them and winning.
Yeah. Even if Mbappe joining Real Madrid and winning Champions League, it's not something. It's not something, because Kylian Mbappe at age 18 led France to win the World Cup, and 2022 he played in the final, scored the most goals, and so Mbappe winning Champions League with Real Madrid, which is used to winning Champions League, is not anything. It's not anything new. But why is it that PSG's own was like that? Because they have never won it. They have suffered. They have signed the biggest players: Messi, Neymar, Zlatan, Sergio Ramos, Di Maria, all of those players, they were not able to do it. They weren't able to do it. They had struggled. So it tells you how difficult it is for this particular one. So if at the end of the season, if PSG didn't win the Champions League, it would have been normal. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. But because, Argentina had won 2 World Cups before Messi.
Yeah.
And people were holding it that the GOAT was Maradona. Mm-hmm. Meaning someone has done it. That's what we're talking about, these Ghanaian players, that they have to come down and do something to motivate others. Messi had motivation. He had someone who had won it, right? Someone who had won it. And then he winning it for his people is an addition. It's not a start. That the most difficult thing in everything is to start. Now, Ronaldo also saying that you can judge a player based on a 6 or 7 match tournament. Yeah. Is in a way unfair. It's in a way unfair. Now, we have Pele. Pele didn't win Champions League. So does it change the fact that players who had won the Champions League are better than Pele? Mm-hmm. We have players who had won Champions League and won the World Cup. Are they better than Pele? They are not better than Pele, right? So you can't single-handedly use one competition to rule out a player because he hadn't won the World Cup. Now let's assume Messi had won the World Cup, won the Champions League, maybe won 2 Ballon d'Ors. Ronaldo had 5 Ballon d'Ors. Ronaldo has 5 Champions League. Do you understand? Because Messi had won the World Cup. Would you have said he's better than Ronaldo because he won the World Cup? No. Enzo Fernandez won World Cup. Is he better than Ronaldo? No. But if Ronaldo says he doesn't want the World Cup, He's trying to say that he had done enough to be in the list of goats, even without the
The
World
World
Cup.
Cup.
That's what he's trying to say.
Makes sense.
It doesn't mean he doesn't want.
Makes sense.
He's at this point, if he's to retire today, if he's not the greatest of all time, number one, he's the greatest of all time, number two. Okay. So he's just trying to say that he doesn't need the World Cup.
So let me have your view on this season Champions League, this season the Premier League table and the La Liga. I think these three will be. I think they are the competitions that most people watch up to. The Champions League, after match week 4, we can see Arsenal unbeaten, Bayern unbeaten, and I think Arsenal will be playing against Bayern. One of the biggest match or biggest game in club football this season, and I don't know how that will be. So let me have your view on that game. Let me just make it general. The Champions League, what you think? Maybe the semi-finalists, the quarter-finalists, or even the two teams that will be in the final on your view, and of course the top 4 for the Premier League. I think that is also catching. So let's see what you have to say about that.
Okay, so let's talk about the Premier Champions League first.
League, yeah.
Now, before the season starts, the Champions League season starts, if someone had asked you that after match day 4, teams that will be on top, we would have been mentioning Barcelona, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would have been mentioning PSG, would have been mentioning
Chelsea.
Probably Bayern. But you see, Vision Kompany is doing something that I don't understand. I don't know whether it is initial gragra or he meant what he's doing. And you know, Arsenal
they've renewed his contract, right?
Yeah.
Bayern has really they believe in him now.
Of course.
And sometimes it's not really about coaching and Kasane. If you can be the best or the better coach, but if you don't have the men, if you don't have the names,
you see,
hey,
people that can come out with something out of nothing in terms of coaching.
Yeah.
Those coaches, I can mention few coaches. They are the tactical coach.
Yeah.
You see this Roma, the current Roma coach, Gianpiero Gasperini. He can come out with a good result out of normal players. Yeah. Look at Enzo Maresca that we are talking about. He's a tactician. He is able to read the opponent and definitely come out with the result on his own. Do you understand? And then Xabi Alonso is another. So when you look at Bayern's...
you have 1 minute to wrap up.